Oh, it smells so bad in here right now. So I use duck pond water to water my plants, and it works really, really well, except just the smell right after you do it is just smells like low tide. It's gross. But anyway, today I was going to talk about pepper seeds again. So I posted another video, which I unfortunately didn't post in landscape format. Sorry about that. I was brand new to this. It was my first video I filmed and I did not know what I was doing. So information's great. Video is not filmed quite the way I want it to be, but it is what it is. So this is kind of a continuation on that and basically what to do with your seeds once they germinate. So these are the pepper seeds. We've got, if you can see, this one here is germinated. So we're gonna plant some peppers. I have prepared some pots here full of starting soil. And the way I do that is I will take the starting soil, put it in the pot, and I will water it. Generally, I don't use duck water right off the bat. I use the duck water or any kind of mild fertilizer a few weeks in after it's already sprouted. You don't want to burn up your seedlings right away with a lot of fertilizer. You want to use a soil that is not very high in nitrogen, and I'll show you what I use in just a second. So this is the starting soil that I use for all my seedlings. So I will take the pot, fill it with soil over the bag so I don't make a huge mess. Then I place it. It's so windy today. And the soil is pretty dry, so I just hydrate it with some water. And I actually let it sit for a few hours so that all of the soil can soak up the water. And it's okay if, as you can see, it's got water pooling. That's fine, the soil will soak that up. The hardest part with this is getting the seed out without destroying it, because you definitely don't want to break any part of it. I usually just kind of tear around it with the paper towel, like tear the paper towel out. And it's okay if there's some paper towel in with that, it's gonna biodegrade. That's not a big deal. So seedling looks like that. The only issue I have been having is sometimes this little seed does not want to come off the end. So you can gently pinch that on either side. Let's see if I can demonstrate. See, two long edges. Pinch it on either side to try to break it free, because if you don't do that, the leaves are not going to come out and the plant is not going to grow. And sometimes this doesn't work. You have to have a lot of finesse and be very, very, very gentle if you're doing this. If you're afraid to do it, just like mist it with water every day and don't do this and see if that works, and it might. Me, I've been having, haha, I did it, haha. Just it's very necessary. I highly recommend doing this. You'll have a lot better luck, but you have to have steady hands and you have to be very, very careful that you don't break it. So, see, maybe, can you see? Yeah. Little yellow curled leaves, but this should grow a lot better than if I hadn't done that. Here's the seedling, flat on this side, flat on this side. You want to gently pinch on, not the two flat sides, but the top and the bottom. I don't know how to explain that, but you're not pinching it this way on either flat side. You're pinching it top and bottom on the skinny sides, I guess. And you want to hold it stable, and it's helpful to have a little bit of the paper towel on it, but you have to be very, very steady and careful and just gently pinch and slightly wiggle it off. If you pull too hard, you will break it and then you've killed your seedling. You can even kind of peel it back from the base, and then just if you can, just grip it here and pull it off. And I have had this issue this year. I don't know if I've had this issue a lot before, so I don't know if it's just the seeds I got that they did that. It doesn't always do that. And sometimes if you let it go a little longer before you decide to transplant it, sometimes you have better luck with it not having the seeds stay on there like that. But I'm just showing you because that keeps happening to me this year, and that's what I've learned that I had to do to make them actually grow. I just want to add that you don't necessarily have to remove the seed like that, like I showed you. I've just been having an issue with that, so that's why I showed you in case you start to have issues with that too. 9 times out of 10, you can just wait till the seed is germinated in the paper towels and you see the little root coming out, plant the thing, and it's fine. But I don't know if I got a bad batch of seeds or what, but I've just been having this issue for some reason. Like this plant right here, what's been happening is that the seed doesn't come off, and then the top molds and rots and kills all the leaves, and I have no idea why it's doing that. I don't know if maybe I didn't transplant it soon enough. That actually was a tomatillo, and I didn't start them that way in the bag, so I don't really think that has anything to do with it. So I don't know if I just got a bad batch of seeds, but you should just try waiting until you can just see the little root coming out of the seed, transplant that. And if you're having issues with that, like the little stem I showed you, and it's rotting and not working, then try removing the seed. But that's not a, you have to do it every time kind of thing. So you can use your finger to make a little hole like I've done, or you can use a chopstick to do it. I use a chopstick a lot when I'm just planting seeds, but you don't want to cram this in with a chopstick, obviously, because you're going to break it. Plant the leaves side up. If you have a paper towel, that kind of helps make a base. And I'll just put the soil around it so that the top part is out, like that. And I may even cover it with cling wrap or plastic for a couple of days until it perks up. So any seed you're starting, you can prepare your soil the same way. This is different stages of pepper plants that I have started from seed that very way. So here's evidence that it works. And these two on right here, this side, that's the right side, I think. My right, your left. Yeah, these are habaneros, and this is a jalapeno, the big one, and I'm not sure what the other one is. Let's take a look. It's a red bell pepper.
So it's been a day, and this is one of the peppers that was planted yesterday that I did remove the seed from, and it's already perking up. I did put plastic over it for tonight, and I'll probably put it on for another day and then take it off.